I know what you're thinking. You're thinking, oh, this match, this match happened before. I mean, it's also not what I wanted because I wanted to make it a 2 out of 3 falls match, but I also thought about playing Apex at 4 in the morning, but which is when I'm recording this video. But I decided not to, and I decided, when in doubt, WWE it is. This match never happened. Bret Hart never fought Stone Cold Steve Austin for the WWE title. Because by the time Steve Austin was in line to be WWE champion, Bret Hart was out of WWE. So the one thing that you ask as a wrestling fan is, what if Bret Hart never left? Would we have revisited Austin versus Hitman? Austin versus the Hitman? And would the result have been different? Because the only person, in my opinion, that Steve Austin has never held a victory over is Bret Hart. So would Bret Hart and Steve Austin been revisited had Bret Hart not left because of Montreal? Because this match is a match that has never happened before and is only possible, obviously, for a variety of reasons. It is only possible in WWE 2K. Let's see how it goes. Again, if this is your first time watching one of my videos, the reason why I have the announcers down is because I want it to be where you guys hear me and not the announcers. Because, well, the announcers say nonsensical, repetitive, monotonous bullshit anyway, so it doesn't really matter that you can, for you guys to hear the announcers. It matters more for me to cover the announcers. And also the initial plan was for me to do the commentary, but the reality of the situation was that me doing the commentary just was too much, because the first match I did, nice Uranagi. You don't expect Austin to do a Uranagi. The first match I did, the commentary was a little tough to keep up with because of the four-way concept. The four-way concept, it was a little bit of a tough thing to keep up with because you had 4 different people doing, and I was doing the commentary alone to keep up with the action of 4 different people, and it was just like, you know what, I'm not going to do this, I'm just going to play the game. And if I want to comment on one of the matches, or one of the moves, or if I want to comment on how close that pinfall happened, or whatever the case is, then I'll do it that way. But as far as anything else, I'm not going to do it. And I do realize that, kind of sort of maybe that I'm leaning a little bit heavy on wrestling now. But my name is Wrestling Express, so am I really leaning on heavy? Am I leaning heavy on something that I shouldn't be leaning heavy on? I don't know. I've been sneezing a lot tonight, by the way. So if I sneeze, then it's expected. Nice judo hip toss. Oh, did I reverse the signature move? Vintage Bret Hart. You know, 90% of the time I don't even realize. How is a clothesline? I'm confused. How is a clothesline? How is a clothesline affecting the Hitman like that? Oh my god. That was close. As Joey Styles would say, that was 2.99. Very easy to throw people over the top rope. I don't remember that Joey Styles quote, but it sounds good, right? Never thought you'd see Steve Austin doing a senton off the apron, but you never know what you see in WWE video games. Squirm out of the way. I used to know what the name of the WWE announcer was, the ring announcer was, but I couldn't tell you who the ring announcer is now. This is one of the reasons why I wish it was 2 out of 3 falls. Finally hit the Thez press. How did my arms get damaged? He's mad at me now. Instigated by the Hitman. You gotta have some sort of a brawl feature in a match between Bret Hart and Steve Austin. I mean, come on. You gotta have some sort of a brawl feature in a match between these two. I could do that too, Hitman. You wanna see? Oh, he's split open. You wanna see? Hitman. You wanna see it again? Replay. What's happening here? At some point, eventually, I will have actual headphones, and I will not have earbuds. Because no matter how many times I wear earbuds, I'm not used to them, and I never will be used to them, and I hate them. Russian sickle, or the... What is it? No, the Russian sickle's a clothesline. It's something. I don't know. Bret Hart's bleeding profusely. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Gnarly. Neckbreaker on the floor. Let's see if this works. Oh! Just for some context, right now it is 4 o'clock in the morning, and I just sounded like it was, 4 o'clock in the afternoon. But that's what that's what you'd expect. Fist drop. Two. Oh my god. That's about right. That's about right.
Here is your winner, and still the WWE Champion, Stone
Let me
Cold
explain that for a second.
Steve
What I mean by that being about right is that basically if um, if uh, Steve and Bret Hart fought, when Steve became the superstar, and if they had a rematch, this would probably have been the result. I'm not saying that Bret Hart would have been bloodied and blah 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 blah. I'm saying that Steve holding the belt, winning the match, that probably would have been the result. But remember, they never got to have this match. Every time, the hatred between those two was enough to sustain a match. They never had the belt. Bret Hart didn't get the belt until SummerSlam 1997. Austin was always Austin was always right in the outline, but Austin ended up feuding with Brian Pillman and having them face off with him in King of the Ring, and then Owen Hart at SummerSlam, and that was it. By Survivor Series and Canadian Stampede. The only other time that Bret Hart and Steve Austin were in the ring together was Canadian Stampede, 1997. And by the time you might say Bret Hart leaving opened the door for Steve Austin to jump in. But the fact of the matter is, you never have to wonder. You always have to wonder what would have happened if this match happened again. But that's why WWE 2K is the place to do those types of matches, and the results may vary, but you will also know you never know what you'll find here at Wrestling Express. But to have a better idea, leave a like, subscribe to the channel for more content just like this that you can only find right here at Wrestling Express. And before you go, do not forget to ding that notification bell. And maybe next time, I won't be recording at 4 o'clock in the morning. Till next time, hope you enjoyed.